Oh, hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you had a nice 5-minute break. I scarfed down some crisps in preparation for this next match. Should be going pretty soon.
I sat down and pressed buttons on challenge and it didn't work.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I was
Sounds very fun.
trying to mark this current match as one in progress so I could actually live update at least one of them for once. But it doesn't work. It just wouldn't let me mark it as in progress.
Amazing.
So, you know, all those people who are watching the challenge page instead of watching the stream, I guess they miss out.
You should just watch the stream then.
I'm going to apologize in advance, by the way, because I will randomly cough. And I won't be able to mute all of them.
You're good. And yeah, welcome to anyone who is new here. Again, if you clicked on this page because it sounded cool because it said Grand Finals, welcome. I hope you really enjoy. This is a really high level of Breath of the Wild speedrunning, so in for a treat.
I mean, yeah, they're okay. They're alright at the game, I suppose.
Yeah. They're just fine. Could see better somewhere else, I don't know.
Yeah, I should probably watch on the actual page dedicated for us to watch instead of the Twitch stream anymore.
That would help. Especially since the Twitch stream is now buffering, so...
That's fine. I can commentate buffering.
Yeah. Yeah. Not missing out on much if you're on the Twitch stream. Just going and getting the Sheikah Slate, so it'll be a couple more seconds before anything actually happens. So, yeah.
Yep, clearly it's just the glitched opening cutscene where it takes 10 times longer.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely what it is. And both of them are still getting their Sheikah Slate, as this cutscene is a bit long. But now they will start to clip out of Shrine of Resurrection. Daniel gets out first, with Player 5 coming second. And we're back.
Okay, yeah, I think we're back now. So as you can see, this game has a Link in it.
Yeah.
He's in this game.
He is naked in this game.
So we're just going to see a repeat of game 1, I'm assuming, where Daniel goes to the right and the stasis first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going for Boko Shield. Player 5 is going to go with bombs first. Mm-hmm. Man, I kind of think Daniel should have learned bombs first. Maybe he has been doing, but I just feel he's so much stronger in a race format, especially. Like, I think he's stronger in general. I think it can compete with the old route now and beat. I mean, it does come down to comfort and familiarity versus like the two, which you'd rather do. But I don't know, man. I think bombs first is just so much safer and easier once you really get into it.
Yeah, it does seem like there's like a lot of people who really picked it up quite fast, and there's a small subsection of people who just struggle with it a little bit more.
It's because it's a new trick, right? I ultimately think BTBs are much harder than BLSS because BTB requires like frame perfect precision at times.
Yeah, of course.
Or like you know, accuracy on where you're aiming, stuff like that. Whereas BLSS is just I will stand on ledge. I am going now.
No, Daniel. Not again.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The bad thing in doing bombs first is, damn, the OT clip is a bit annoying. But you can run around, you can ESC, you can, you know, it's not this where you die. Whereas with this you die, and then that's at least 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. It is nice that at least we do have a pretty good autosave there because of the chest opening, but it's still, I mean, the 30 seconds from the death is quite huge.
He needs to break the crate open, I think, to be able to live now, and hope he gets some apples out of it. Oh no, he's at 1 heart. Never mind.
Yeah.
The
It's
bit
just
rate was
switching.
throwing me off. It was going crazy in the snow.
Yeah.
I didn't actually see if player 5 did the neutral shield jump or not because it was doing the synchronizing thing for us. And
Yeah, but he's in
that's
now.
why he clipped in second try or not.
I think he clipped in first try this time.
No, it was second.
Okay. I'm just blind. Happens.
You know,
Also,
I wonder if that applies at all to stasis clip because stasis clip is just as awful sometimes. I don't know if anyone ever tried that. I don't know why it would do anything. I don't understand this game a lot, but it does.
it definitely seemed to make Bomb's clip like 5 times more consistent.
That is very unfun for player 5. That was like pixels off being gamer win bomb.
And it did the lovely thing where if you eat, you immediately take no ragdoll.
Yeah, I think that's weirdness with the pause button. And how that interacts with fall damage at times.
Makes sense.
That one might not have been because like he hit the wall and then that killed all his momentum, and then that one's probably just normal, but there is like weirdness with the pause button sometimes and fall damage. Like I said, this game just doesn't make sense. But yeah, like I was saying once again with the route differences, like that setback is pretty massive now because you can kind of 1-to-1 with a shrine versus a shrine on the routes, like to see how even though it's not immediately apparent, like the difference between them, when you just look at it, like how many shrines have they completed each, it kind of lines up, and you can see already that player 5's like, oh, like I know the first split is faster for bombs first, but it's not. So it's not this much faster.
Yeah, and Daniel had additional problems even when he did come back from the death. It wasn't like a super fast grabbing of the Boko shield. He had to kind of wrangle the Bokos. So just he lost a good bit of time there. That's quick setup from P5.
Yeah, that one really is. Once you get used to it, that one there, it's very easy to just do whatever. And as long as you're generally placing stuff right, you can just go at the speed of light with the setup on that one.
Yeah, it just seems like the only problem that you'd have is like having the bomb roll off. But if you're quick enough, like that really shouldn't be an issue because you're
No.
pressing the buttons fast enough for the bomb not to roll away.
Well, most of it is flat ground that you can place it on, so it shouldn't be able to if you just place it on that area. So with player 5's mag clip as well, he sets up in a way so where he can, when he does because you have to do 2 clips, right? When you do the first clip, you can keep the same angle to be able to clip into this the second one straight away without readjusting, and he does it in a way such where you can just like clip in, because there's a few angles you could take to get in the first one, but if you set up a certain angle, then you could just keep the exact same angle to be able to get into the second clip straight away, which is like a small thing that people might not realize, but looking for things like that saves like a second, 2 seconds, and when you keep adding that up, it's fast.
Defo.
Again, no win bomb in mag, but you don't need to.
Was that cryo BTB?
Yeah, Daniel's getting kind of destroyed by the BTBs. They are not being friendly to him.
Yeah. At least he had good fish scans. I mean, not that much. That doesn't make up that much time, but at least he had good fish scans.
Will ESC be nice to make up?
Nope.
Second try, sure.
Yeah. Daniel's going into the shrine as player 5's leading, so you can just already see kind of the massive lead that player 5 has.
Yeah, no, he's at like the big defining moment of Bomb's first plateau, I guess, which is the stage split, which wasn't nice in last time. But like I was saying with the route differences as well, even when he did that, his reload wasn't as bad as like a BTB one would be. That was kind of scary rebound off that stuff. But
yeah.
I think without that hop out of the BLSS as well, he would have just fell. So that was pretty good recognition.
What do you think about this birch tree versus the fir tree?
It's just comfort, whichever one you prefer doing. I actually think you should learn both because you can mess up. Like if you don't set your camera angle correctly, you can still get lag stopped.
Yeah.
And then you just like explode in place and you still have another tree to use. So
That
I think
makes
you should learn
sense.
both, which you should do first though. Preference. I don't think it really matters. Maybe the fir tree, just because it's slightly easier to climb and there's a bit of a bank getting towards the birch tree. But if you can angle your BLSS well, then that shouldn't really matter. It's preference, really. Who cares?
Yeah. I'm hoping for a better BTB from Daniel, and I managed to get it off. That was really close to not being very good.
Play 5 on a repeat of Daniel's messing up the stasis, but that's really not a big time loss to mess up that unstasis there because you stood there for like a second or two waiting for the boulder. It's not the worst thing.
Unfortunately, the loads weren't very kind to Daniel. Then Mag loaded in, so he's still gonna have to clip in. We're gonna continue the trend of one leaving and one coming in, I guess. It's funny. Smooth boulder ride up to the top. And then player 5's going to set up his VTB here. Which is going to be a little bit different, kind of setup-wise from Daniel's, just because he is using a spear rather than a axe. But
well, you can kind of do the same thing with the hammer / axe / whatever 200 weapon as well, but it's just delaying your shield jump a little more.
Yeah.
If you don't do the forward swing.
I can imagine it would look a bit weird because the spear throwing motion is just so different to the axe swinging motion. Or spear poking, I don't know. It's the right word for that.
The spear thing.
Yeah.
I guess the only totally different shrine we're seeing if there's no Mag or Stasis Wind Bomb is Cryo with the Wind Bomb up top.
It's such a nice wind bomb. It's so lenient and wonderful.
You said that, but then I saw Majestic the other day somehow messed this up.
Really?
I couldn't explain. No one could explain. No one understood. It was
what in the world?
It was something.
Did you manage that?
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. I usually understand wind bombs. I did not understand that one. But nice BTB from Daniel. If you could, yeah, he cuts it. He's in the
nice.
The bomb shrine square.
I like the tip about like basically hold the stick wherever you want to go, wherever you're wanting to land, so that you will drift down there while you're fall damage cancelling.
Yeah, it's a very slight thing, but it it can help definitely.
Yeah. Player 5's had a pretty solid plat, which is good. Probably makes him feel a bit better about the last one.
Yeah, I'm sure he was real hung up about that loss. I mean, that win, even.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Spear.
Bye-bye.
Show me game of Daniel. Bounce up the ceiling. Unlucky.
Nope. I'm just gonna have to do paraglider split, which is not the most fun at plateau.
Oh man, yeah, only a super low 14 plat for player 5. Kind of terrible.
Kind of terrible, yeah. Not even 13 SMH. If it's not 13, it's not good. Let's see what kind of fish RNG player 5's gonna have.
I'm predicting it's going to be definitely fish with this amiibo.
Yeah, that is a pretty good prediction.
And he's also going to get the fish he wants.
Right.
I've
Player
not
5's
been
base.
much. Oh, go on, sorry.
Oh, so I think player 5's basically going to be in castle by the time Daniel's getting player glider, so this is really going to be quite difficult for Daniel to catch up.
So someone who's not European and cannot watch player 5 streams because he streams super early in the morning, tell me if he's been doing this slide to castle in all these runs, or is it just this race?
Yeah, I was going to say he's like at 3 a.m. for me.
Okay, cool.
Midnight, 3 a.m. Yeah.
Because yeah, I think it is the best option in a race either way. Like, sure, you can hit the BTB 9 out of 10 times, but I feel like you can just do this 100% of the time, and if you have a lead, it's good. But if he's been doing it normally anyway, then cool.
Yeah, because I remember because when no one updated the world record emote, I remember there being like a lot of frames of BLSS. So he's been doing it for at least a week now.
Nice, Daniel. It's a better BTB than last time.
Defo.
You know, that will catch him up a little bit. What with the scan and hitting first try BTB.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, let's go chili pepper.
Yeah, I was like, that's not going to go well for him if he cooks that right now.
Could go alright. Cold resist. He's got no clothes on. He might need it. Oh, you got the weird thing when you clip out where it like tries to shoot you down, but he caught it pretty quickly, I think. Yikes. Or at least it was like a minor version of it. You see he's pretty low down there from it, but it didn't affect him too much. Man, the wind bomb he did last time where he was barely high enough to get onto it. I don't know if that was on purpose or he just like got lucky.
Yeah, I don't know. It did look quite tight.
I hope that moblin is dead for Daniel. He did the swing before, like as the cutscene happens, and it can make him invincible, and just then he notices you. Wow, okay, never mind, he's good.
Gosh. I was gonna say, I think Daniel needed the razor shroom. Alright, P5 is heading up to Blights.
And this is where I wish Women was back, because if there's one thing I know the least about in 90%,
It's Blight fights.
It's these funny dudes.
Yeah. Now, if you're sitting here wondering, like, so how do they fight them? They're still naked, no armor on. What are they doing? Well, there's like basically like a choreographed set of swings and hits that these runners do. It's the same every time. Basically, I think these runners could do it almost blindfolded, just because it's so similar every time. So you watch them do it, and it's the same thing every time. Oh, I realised I just not had the sound on the entire time.
I haven't either. I've heard enough of this game now. I don't need that sound.
Fair enough.
You're right, it is kind of a blind repetition kind of thing, but there is small intricacies with all of it still where I'm not good at pointing those out at the moment.
And there are like small RNG things that could possibly happen, don't happen very often. Or just like you slightly mess up something and you have to react to it in order to put it back to right.
It's looking like Daniel's going to be entering Blight's 2.5 behind, depending on if he can get this spot.
So his hands are shaking a bit.
Sometimes gyro is not your friend.
Yeah.
That should be a one cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Show me a dead wind blight. Very cool. Yep. He's dead.
DP dead. Yeah, no, player 5 is playing pretty excellently. Right, and on to second phase on Blight.
Yeah, we're definitely playing. It's us playing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wish I was playing. That'd be pretty cool.
No, it's player 5 on the left screen and Daniel on the right screen.
Yeah.
At least for us it is. I hope it's on the stream as well. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, Kilometer. Cool man.
Yeah.
The big man.
The big dude.
Well, small big dude. There's another big dude.
Yes, true.
Oh, I should have sound onto where the headshots actually.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get sound. I couldn't get sound, but I don't know why. So I wanted to hear the headshots.
Yeah, I don't think he got a lot of headshots in. Maybe he did. No, he probably did.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to finish like that if, yeah. Not the worst attack he could have gotten, but not instant laser.
But actually nice too. Dino this time though gives him the one cycle.
That's nice.
But it's looking like as long as player 5 keeps out the stun lock, it should be going his way.
Yeah. Yeah, Lumina, you gotta finish your dinner. Wait, 23 minutes wasn't enough for you.
See what happens. Like, I hit mine in like how long it took me to join the first race. Come on.
I ate mine in less than 5 because I was running late from getting Tesco stuff from Tesco.
What a surprise. Player 5 didn't drop the stun lock. Absolutely insane.
Now you must get these pre-fires, otherwise he is disqualified from this match.
Nice from Daniel. I've heard no one ever can ever get that middle claw dodge.
Did look quite cool. Oh, that was weird.
Actually, I usually see that parried, I think. I don't think I ever see it dodge, so...
Yeah. He doesn't seem to lead with it very often. I didn't even see if player 5 got the stun lock. I mean, not stun lock. The pre-fire wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, whatever. It's Dark Beast. We get it. He shoots lasers.
Shoots lasers. There's places to shoot. It's cool.
Oh, Daniel gets wall.
He must not have done Calamity as fast as he needed to in order to not get wall from Calamity. But nice parry. Daniel will be able to stun lock and get a finish in this race.
He's probably that because he appears like that as every form of like Ganon. Like in A Link to the Past or Twilight Princess and that he's like Pigman in it, so probably why.
Yeah, there's lots of lore about Ganon being some sort of pig thing-ish. Alright, GG's player 5. Solid 25. Man, a 25 in a race. That's pretty that's pretty nice.
Yeah, pretty average.
I just what were the race times? Do you know what the finishing race times were last year?
Great question. I do. I'm just not going to tell you. No, okay. I don't remember. I don't remember at all. It was definitely not anywhere near this though.
No.
Because we've always said that sub 30 is great in a race. And that was still the precedent last year. It wasn't going to win you at getting sub 30s. Well, it depends how good your sub 30 was, but like say a 29 and that was not going to win you the tournament. But yeah, the average has definitely gone down by quite a lot this year.
Would you say it's about a 28?
Maybe. People have been smashing them out for fun.
Yeah. That's like
the average of probably... Yeah, probably the brackets out of the tournament is probably like that. Yeah, probably could be like 27 even.
It seems like Daniel's messed up Dark Beast a bit. Kind of funky what he's doing. I mean, going for belly shot at this point, but did a lot of galloping. Oh. There he goes.
J'étais avec toi depuis le début, à chacun de tes pas. J'ai vu tes efforts, tes succès, tes combats. C'est pourquoi je savais.
I'm in the future. I'm looking at the race room. GG, Daniel. 29-12.
Nice. Yeah, GG's.
Link, héros d'Hyrule.
It's a nice 28.
Sois 1000 fois remercié.
GG's, let's go!
You made it!
I am here.
Great insight this race, Lumina. I really feel like you
Hey, I don't think I made a step out of line.
Yeah, you just showed off your knowledge. It was impressive.
It really was.
I'm expecting the same in the third race.
I can deliver if you'd like.
Yeah, I feel like I'd like.
Okay. But yeah, that's race 2 wrapped up. Player 5 is 2-0 up now, and Daniel has to win the next 3 games if he wants a chance of resetting the bracket.
And I'm pretty sure we're going into another 5-minute break anytime soon.
I believe so. Yeah.
I'm gonna again swap back to the countdown screen. That's just to knock off some more. Take a few minutes, stretch, grab some. Back here in about 5 minutes or so.